got that touch my savior. Keep it that touch with my haters. Don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got it in, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Dolphins 0.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. A beautiful fake. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Set, go.
Play action here. Thompson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Steeler defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
50, green. Ready?
Here's Thompson. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll run for it with H. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10.
Come on. Fix the Eagles. Ready.
Looking to throw. They'll find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. He had a touchdown pass in the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw. When they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations, the ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for. A really good change of pace back.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, certainly it appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And they'll accept that penalty.
Ready up. Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! DK Metcalf with career touchdown number 70. And the Steelers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. The extra point now for Borregales. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14, Dolphins nothing. Andy Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, you know, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Here's Thompson. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
Let's go. Ready.
A run straight ahead with H.A. Yeah, he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offense coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Set, hut. 50, green. Set, go.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now it's Thompson. Open man is Waddle, complete. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
They'll try and sneak it here. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down to earth. Won't do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh, Lord. I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the...
So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion.
Ready?
Looking to throw, Thompson. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 174, just one shy of Emmitt Smith in 2nd place. And the Dolphins have got it back to within a score. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But when the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
2 yards to go, second down.
Get it.
Ready. Again, it's Johnson. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Part of their strong running plays, and then there are plays where you simply outclass the defense, and we saw the latter there. They ran straight up the heart of that front for an excellent game and first down. Simply put, you've got to put up more of a fight defending the middle. Otherwise, this is going to be a long game.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Dragon 60.
They'll set up a throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That is incomplete.
Well, the gap man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
Now Thompson. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 175, tying Emmitt Smith for 2nd most all time. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Aubrey now for the PAT. And we've got a good one here. Burrow knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
On the jump. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Warrior 70.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another big play here as they strike for 31. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
They go play action here on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And he's got it. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 21-14.
Dolphins 14. Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Let's go.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Miami. 62 yards.
I'll tell you what, he's got 2 touchdowns on the ledger already, and that very well could have been a 3rd. They have had absolutely no answer for him defensively, and he's just run free all game long.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
45, White. Claw, 10. Set, go.
Achane is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. first half. It's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That's another
12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now a run here off the... And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacted the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
Back to throw here. A throw left side, caught by the tight end flyer move. And he goes down, and not before getting this inside the 25. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Let's go now.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Dolphins 21.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, right?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Let's go now. Ready?
Tops it now from the gun. Open man downfield is Hill. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 176, moving him past Emmitt Smith and into second place all time. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Aubrey now for the point after. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after getting up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
One back in the back. And he lost the football. And this is picked up by, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, that's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Aubrey now for the PAT. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen, ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So the big gain, all for naught for the offense. That yellow flag is going to bring it back.
Oh, what a tough look for the offense because they see all that yardage lost and that ball's walked back and then some behind the original line of scrimmage.
Let's go. 70 range, 70 range, 18, 5 in. Ready, up.
They'll set up to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 7. They'll drop to throw. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 8.
Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns. Adding to his receiving total there, picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
They'll look to throw now on first down. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slam. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying on schedule. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
They'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Pat Freiermuth, 27 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half.
Andres Borregales is set to kick off.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds at midfield, so a solid return to the 50.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he won't get any further as he's taken down right there at the 24. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's go now. Red, 38. Cycles. Ready?
Now H.N. on 1st and 10. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Down. Cut.
Again, it's H.N. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Green Jack. Stand ready. Blue, watch out now. 50 Fury. Trouble, 38. Ready.
Thompson out of the shotgun here. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Smith. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun on third down. Here's Townsend. And that will be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. And his kick is good. And the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. So they're able to get that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as they'll be backed up to start this drive.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
70 Rangers.
Second down and inches. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
6 yards.
Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
And the Steelers first down.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
19 tight. Let's go, lady. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now it's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
Intended for number 86. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Ready.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Run 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
first down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Down.
And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Green Jack. Ready.
Thompson going to throw it. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
On the double.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Ready. Black 40. Set. Go.
Thompson. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point, he just had to say, let's take a knee and go into half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? Well, the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here. To get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Rush coming in. He's taken down. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack.
Partner, the Mike linebacker, the middle linebacker has so many different responsibilities. How excited do you think he was to get home with that blitz?
Yeah, he wants a sack. He got it. 3rd and 9 here.
Let's go now. 33. Yep. Cut.
Now Thompson. He'll try and do this himself. And he's able to get up here to the 26. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's a punt return score of 70 yards. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. That's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here we go. Ready.
Play action here. Thompson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Oh, the gain of 40 on the play. And it's second down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might out of a smaller guy. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Here we go. Set.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Wright, 27 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from evening this one up. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
And I think he was a little surprised to see the ball sitting out there like that. That's a ball he had a chance to come away with, but it winds up an incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 6, 18, Pioneer.
They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him the first down.
Come on. Hey. Cowboy 80.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That was caught by Gibson. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
with it.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 31.
19 Charger, 19 Charger. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 30.
Looking to throw. Back to Gibson and another catch for him. And down inside the 15 he goes. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and he'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Dolphins 45.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, he shifts past him. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. But no matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across.
And this is caught. They'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 60 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it will tie our game here in the 3rd. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Viking 18. Go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Looking to find a lane, but he can't wind in at the line of scrimmage. A officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down.
Dragons, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Left wing, 19. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 18, Pioneer. 18, Runner, 18,
They're going to look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Room here to run. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. That completes it again to Metcalf. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
First down.
Back to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Dolphins 52. Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. We had a high-scoring first half, and that really has continued here into the second half.
If you like defense, there's no way you can continue to watch this, but you probably are with your fingers spread, right? Watching them through those eyes, trying to say, my goodness, when can they stop someone? But this game is so much fun. You're watching it because the competitiveness of both offenses going at each other has been a blast.
A lot of entertainment. Look at the big man rumble. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Dolphins have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers, or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The first half, we retreated to a lot of points. So far in the second half, we've seen more of the same.
If you play on offense, this is your kind of game. You've accumulated a whole lot of points, statistics, feeling great about things. Makes me wonder the halftime defensive coordinators, defensive coaches.
Maybe nobody was listening.
Adjustments. Tell you what, you hear this sound? That's the sound of the game plan on defense for both sides. Just tear it up and throw it out. They haven't figured out anything.
Oh, they shredded it. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
The first down carry here for Johnson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9.
Warriors 70, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Back to throw here. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
Partner in a tie game in the fourth quarter. You and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 38. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
19, 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Red, 38. Ready?
Now it's Thompson. So left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
we go. Set. Hut, hut.
Achane on the counter. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Now Thompson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Black. 95. Hut, hut.
Thompson looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they do finally get him at the 12. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 40 yards.
Talk about a momentum shifter right there. Tie game. 4th quarter, these are the plays that win you games. And now defensively, the question becomes, how do you respond?
Looking to throw, Thompson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here that's close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, here's again to Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. He has career touchdown number 78, tying it with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Dolphins have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay,
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Come on.
They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And hard running is going to get him over the 40 to 42. 58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest, and a 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
60 boxes, Dragon 60. Warriors 70. Go.
He'll look to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 2nd and 1. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Steelers.
Now back to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Here's Freiermuth again. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9.
Like the design that we're seeing right there, this is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now 1st and goal.
Check.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Second and 11. Now a screen set up for Johnson.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
It's now 3rd and goal.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. 60 Bison. 79 Broncos. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow.
Andy Morikawa is set to kick off.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. 33. Cluster. 6. Ready?
Now Thompson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That's good.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Still going. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see some. Life just slows you down. Your body gets acting out. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about those memories that's adding up. Overseas.
Ready.
They'll run. H.M. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd down, goal to go.
Down.
Achane not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
10 black.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Oh, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think. There was a little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
Christmas wreath, dropping these balls while I brush my teeth, flipping this verse like a boomerang, landed on stage and you backpack filled with a new disease, telling my doubts I'm haunted.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. This to take the lead here in the final minute. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds, pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Rodney, 18 Rodney.
He's back to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here's 2nd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that interception return there pretty much seals the deal.
And one thing to keep in mind, in this situation with the score that close, defense isn't backing off and just giving you easy throws. They're playing aggressively as well, and they end up picking that one off and sealing the deal for themselves.
76. Steelers, 66.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for the Dolphins, the win gets them a step closer to 500 at 5-6. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.